Hi, and welcome back. My name is Deneen. You can call me D. I'm an astrologer, and I teach people the psychology behind marketing. And today we're going to be hopping into Mars and Leo. So let's talk about it. Now, Mars and Leo, all right? We recognize you. We see you. We know it. We know it's you, okay? But Mars and Leo, for real, you guys, their actions are most definitely noticed. Take a look at where the sun is sitting so you can notice for yourself where it is that these actions are noticed, okay? For example, a Mars and Leo, and they can have, let's say by opposition, okay? Because it's going to be fun. They can have Aquarius, okay? Now, this person, their actions are going to be noticed. And where is it going to be noticed? Say, for example, they have their sun and they have it in that sign and they have it in the 6th house. So their actions and where it is that that spotlight is shining on them can very much be in that 6th house, okay? And it can be on the things that they do or legal actions that they take towards the group and that they're recognized for, okay? When it comes to their work colleagues and the people that they work with, all right? They can have that same placement. And say, for example, they could have it with Capricorn, okay? And say, for example, Capricorn, let's put it in the 3rd house, okay? Let's put it in the 3rd house. Now, they could have the same placement and they're being recognized for maybe sales, okay? And they can be recognized for buying and selling or bargaining that they have to do on behalf of communications that they have or frequent on a day-to-day basis, okay? The people that they bargain with in their immediate environment or have to bargain with, do business with in their immediate environment, okay? Now, Mars and Leo, that spotlight is being shone on you, all right? You're being noticed and you're being recognized. You have a fiery sign and a fiery planet, okay? So the energy is here for it. Now, Mars is the actions that we take. Now, the sign is how, all right? So the actions that they take and the way that they take action is noticed, okay? If the opposition is there, it's noticed, and it's noticed by groups of people, okay? Sometimes very big, huge groups of people, but also, too, it's not always just freaking groups, right? You gotta look at everything. But it is also for things that are the betterment of humanity a lot of the times as well too. So it's not just a group thing, and it doesn't have to necessarily involve them being in that group per se, all right? But there will be an audience or people who will see this about them, the actions that they take, and admire them for that as such, okay? Mars and Leo can also have the energy going towards things like entertainment, okay? Children, all right? And a lot to do with Mars here, Leo, and other supporting things. Speculations and risk, all right? Now, this can be speculation and risk when it comes to, one, being able to be noticed on a bigger scale by a bigger group of people, by a bigger audience, okay? But also, two, being able to not just be noticed, but also to be recognized, okay, for intelligence that they can have as well. So it's how Mars in Leo, what it's connected to, but also where that energy is being used in the chart, all right? Where that sun is sitting, all right? Mars and Leo, there's spotlight being shone on them, and the intensity of their action, like the sun beaming down on them, right? But Mars and Leo can also be very regal as well, all right? And Mars in Leo is not just entertainment, but it's actual fun. So this person can bring a lot of fun with them. They can be a lot of freaking fun to their friends, to bigger groups of people, okay? And the way that they are taking action, and the sun, because you have to look there, okay, to see what's going on. The sun will show even more of how these actions are being noticed and how they're having an impact on the people around them. But it's a very awesome placement to have, okay, as Mars and Leo is bringing the fun with them. And a lot of times we don't think about how fun, okay, 5th house, all right, 9th house and 1st house, how fun in having a person or having people who create those environments or are in that modality to do that on a continuous basis, okay, how it is that they can impact the bigger perspective that a group of people can have, how they can impact the perspective that people have in general from being able to have fun and be themselves, okay, and be noticed for that, all right, because Mars is action, assertion, right? We notice people that assert themselves and people who don't, okay? We notice people that assert themselves and people who don't, okay? Simply put, and as short as that is that, okay? But Mars and Leo being the person who's asserting themselves in a way that is fun, it is enjoyable, okay? It's bringing the spotlight onto you, but it also can be highlighting a lot of things about a group of people, a bigger cause that you're going after, a bigger thing that you want to impact the world through just you being able to use this amazing amount of creativity that you have, okay? And put it towards what you love, all right? That's Mars in Leo, okay? And you're recognized for it. You're noticed for it, okay? It's not freaking forced. It just is. It just is. All right? Now, Mars and Leo, if this is your placement and this resonated with you, go ahead and hit the like button down below, all right? And if you don't ever want to miss out on any of our astrology or our psychology videos, go ahead and hit subscribe and the notification bell so you're always notified. I'll be seeing you guys next time.
I'm the pinnacle, so let me pop it in intervals. Biggest step of